We are coming into the 2022 season, and second-hand golf club prices are going to slowly increase as demand and the weather gets better. But what I find ridiculous is fairway woods are going for the same amount of money as drivers, and there's 0 point in you guys spending £100 on a fairway wood when you only spent £100 on your driver. So here's 5 fairway woods that I personally think are great for your golf bag for around £50. I'm telling you now, you won't lose any sleep over buying this club, and trust me, if you get the right shaft and right head in it, it will do just as well as any other club for 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 120 pounds. Guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. So I'm down here at Sanford Springs Golf Club. We're going to go and do some filming, and I want to talk about top 5 fairway woods for around £50, which just makes sense. No point spending £100, £150 on your driver when you're building your first second-hand golf club bag, and then having to spend exactly the same amount of money on the fairway wood, which potentially isn't going to be used as much as the driver. I'll show you the listing here. This is where I got the inspiration. I was looking at Ping G30s, and it just baffled me that the G30 fairway wood was going for pretty much the same amount as the driver. Now obviously better condition ones are going to vary in price, but you're seeing here G30 driver 100, 110, 120 pounds, Ping G30 fairway wood 100, 110, 120 pounds, and overall I think £50 is a great price bracket for you beginners or you guys that are looking to mix up your bag, change your bag, upgrade your bag, swap out shafts, you name it. So with that all being said, let's get into my top 5 list of fairways for £50 and what would slightly vary between one or another, or who or which ones would suit other players better. If you like this video, leave it a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So my number 1 pick has to be the Titleist 915 fairway wood. I wouldn't say number 1 because all these fairway woods vary in terms of what they're going to bring to your game, but I think in terms of big name brand, Titleist everyone is aware of. It looks modern and still current and would blend nicely into a lot of sets still to this day, and you can find a good portion of these in different shafts, heads, flexes, you name it, for around £50. As we go through the list here, we'll have a quick look at what buy it now prices can get you. For example, £49.99 delivery. Okay, it's a tiny bit chewed up, but a bit of cleaning would probably help that out. And it is a 5 wood, which would go for a bit more money, and as you can see there, it's sitting there waiting. Even Golf Clubs for Cash is selling this one, but that looks in good working order. And as I say, I want to give you 5 fairway woods that any one of you can go and find and try and sort, and maybe when this video comes out the abundance of them might not be as fruitful, but trust me, come back to this video in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, see what comes up. And Titleist 915, for whatever reason, even in the driver, doesn't do that well in terms of price, which is great for you guys if you're looking to build or upgrade your bags. The number 1 choice overall, adjustable, looks modern, looks fresh, around £50, 915 Titleist fairway wood. So as my second choice, we have to go to the old faithful, which is the Ping G20. Now this is an old fairway wood. Yes, it's still going to do pretty much what the majority of fairway woods are doing these days, but it could be seen as overpriced. As you can see the listings here, yes, you're going to get around this around for £50, £60. As you can see, Golf Clubs for Cash, or let's say more professional sellers, selling them in good condition for 80, 90 and above. But the reason I'm putting this in the list is because you're going to lose 0 amount of money if you're able to find, just like these people have, a Ping G20 fairway wood for around £50 to £60. As you can see here, £59.99, 5 wood, it'll go in the bag, it's forgiving, it's non-adjustable, it's a glued in head, so then you're getting the maximum out of it. And when it comes to finally getting rid of it, unlike potentially some of the others in the list, and the reason that I'm putting this in here, there's going to be a long list of people wanting that Ping G20, Ping G25, Ping G15, Ping G10 fairway wood, because they just do what they're supposed to do. It's not bells and whistles, it's nothing fancy, it's good old-fashioned forgiving technology. And if you can find one, maybe not for £90, but if you can find one for around £50 to £60, it's a great investment, and that's what I want you to see it as. Get a 5 wood in regular flex, get a 3 wood in regular flex, get a 3 wood in stiff flex, play about with it for a year, 2 years, and when it comes to finally moving on, potentially upgrading, potentially getting fitted for a fairway wood, there will be a lot of people looking to buy that fairway wood for £50 to £60 off you. Number 3 on the list is the big brand themselves, TaylorMade. And if you're looking for a TaylorMade fairway wood, very similar to the Ping G20, and potentially you can't find the G20, Jetspeed is the way to go. Jetspeed came out the same year as the SLDR and very much got swamped in terms of praise, recognition, everything else in the market. Therefore, you're gonna find quite a few deals on this club. Now, am I gonna say it's the best fairway wood in the world? No. Does it sound slightly tinny compared to the rest of its counterparts? Yes. Is it going to help you improve your fairway game over the next year or so whilst you get used to this game? Absolutely. And as you can see here, there is a multitude of Jetspeed fairway woods that look classic from the top, give you that forgiveness because there's no adjustable weighting, and you can get them in different shafts, flexes and lofts that will suit your golf game. And every other TaylorMade wood that I look through the list, when we go to potentially like Aero Burner with the white head, or if you go slightly more modern, we go into the M2, M4, M6, we're talking £100 plus for any that are in good condition. Whereas realistically, if you're looking for a 5 wood, a 3 wood for around £49, £50, this is the place to go. TaylorMade Jetspeed fairway, great choice for £50. So for my funky and fresh option at number 4, Cobra Amp Cell is a great little number for you guys that don't want black and don't want grey and don't want bland necessarily in the bag, and you want a bit of a splash of colour. And the Amp Cell was very close to the mark when Puma bought Cobra themselves, and before it got super popular with the F7, F8, F9 and all the other F brand type clubs that we've seen over the last couple of years. And you can get a decent colourful fairway wood for around £50, as you can see through the list here, even at the buy it now prices, and there is a good portion of them to choose from. They're going to be just as forgiving, and again you can see this, as soon as you put adjustable weighting, as soon as you start putting sliding weights in fairways, it takes away from that forgiveness because it puts it all the way at the front, and it's more of that long ball machine, which a lot of you potentially won't need when you're starting this game. So as a general rule of thumb, if you find a fairway wood that hasn't got a lot going on the head, it's probably going to be all right for you. And as you can see here, some great options, colourful head covers, bit of a different choice from the first 3, and another option for you guys that are trying to build that bag at the top end on a budget. Cobra Amp Cell, not as expensive as the F8s and F9s in this market, but definitely going to pack enough technology to get you going. And my last choice is the non-known, unbranded fairway wood that a lot of you probably wouldn't even think to put in the bag, but I'm going to give it the seal of approval, mainly because when I started this game way back when, 11, 12 years ago, every professional, I'm pretty sure, had an Adams hybrid in the bag with a Pro 4 shaft in it, and it was their go-to fairway finder. And Adams is such an underrated brand when it comes to second-hand clubs in the market. No one looks at them, no one tries them, and some of these things that just look great. They look great from the top line, they look modern from below, they've got decent shafts in them. This one, for example, I don't even have to go to the sold listings for you guys to find a decent fairway wood here for around £50. And as you can see, there is tons of these fairway woods waiting to be hit. And for a lot of you guys that are going back to Ping Zing fairway woods, and a lot of you guys are going back to TaylorMade Burner fairway woods, TaylorMade V Steels, Ping G2s, you name it, trust me, when it comes to technology, you're better off spending £30–40 on one of these with a decent head cover and a decent loft in the right head design that you need. And because Adams doesn't necessarily get shouted out as much as they should do from when they were producing these kind of clubs, they're going to go for a reasonable or a very low amount of money, very uncontested. And a lot of you guys probably seen them and thought, oh, I wonder if it's any good, should I put it in the bag, you name it. Well, here it is, here's the seal of approval for £30–40. I'm telling you now, you won't lose any sleep over buying this club, and trust me, if you get the right shaft and right head in it, it will do just as well as any other club for 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 120 pounds. So guys, there you have it. There is my top 5 list fairway woods for around £50. Please leave your suggestions down below if you have any other alternatives that people would probably suit or would be going for around a similar amount of money. And if you like this video, leave it a like, subscribe. Catch you guys later.